Gacha. Love it or hate it, it's a genre within Pjsk Sekai, making up 50% of the content on YouTube. And oh lord, do these people go crazy for them NFTs. If you were to ask me whether I wanted to play a rhythm game that has gacha elements, I would have called you crazy and locked you up in my basement to prevent you from releasing such an abomination of an idea to the world. Oh, Despite this concept being rarely explored, Sega has done an amazing job to remove any influence of the gacha towards the gameplay experience. In fact, all the content is free, and the developers really care to make exciting gameplay whilst providing magnificent cards on the side. I mean, can you imagine if songs had like level requirements forcing you to ascend overpowered characters to beat certain songs? It would have been a disaster. So you might be asking, if the gacha has no effect on the gameplay, what's the point of making this video, and why did I clickbait you? Remember this, I wouldn't be making a Pjsk ranting video if I didn't criticize on small details of the game, and I wouldn't discuss something controversial yet so small if I didn't have my reasons. So here, I want to talk about the skill concept of each cards whilst giving you my analysis on why I think that these cards are ruining the experience of players. Let's view the different types of... give me a second. Anyways, let's view the different types of cards. While they may have different properties, they all fall into three main categories: score, healing, and note lock cards. First off, hearing the existence of score cards is a disgrace for veteran rhythm gamers. The idea that a score is based on your gacha rather than your skill is quite disappointing. Imagine you just started playing Pjsk Sekai and you're interested in the gacha gameplay. Gameplay is what you meant. You cleared your first ever chart and you're very happy. Imagine being happy clearing an expert. Only to find out that you got a C rank. Maybe if I FC the song, I'll get an S rank. Nope. What the fuck? People have asked me why scores are important and why I would care about ranks. Well, scores are a significant constitute to your milestone. Every improvement that you do is a small step in the right direction, motivating you to do better. On the other hand, Pjsk Sekai only rewards you if you clear, full combo, or all perfect a song, which is poorly displaying the performance and accuracy of a person. Even YouTubers have to write down their own scores because the game does not have a history of your best plays. It's just a mentality problem for rhythm veterans, especially coming from other games. Now, before we move on to the next two segments, I would like to reveal a major plot twist to make this video a bit more worthwhile of an idea. Through the help of my idol/friend, A Cup of Ramen, I was able to inquire to Tijin's opinions on the skill concept of these cards. If you don't know who Tijin is, he is a chart designer in the Pjsk Sekai space who makes charts that are very famous, that even Jack and thousands of other people would play. Also, this guy's a god at playing Archaea. This man scares me. So I thought it might be interesting to compare my opinions with a renowned player to see whether we have the same feelings or a different perspective. Healers. Healers in general to me has lost a bit of its purpose ever since the removal of being able to die in a song. Back then, I hated how dying would stop you from playing the game.
Stop right there!
It would usually ruin the flow and prevent you from understanding the chart. Since a lot of different games uses the same feature, you can imagine my surprise that Pjsk Sekai has decided to remove this system, which thank God by the way, because the newer system makes much more sense. Anyways, healers in general nowadays only serve to obtain a clear milestone of a song, and while it can create a sense of dependency on them, they generally aren't a huge cheat code for your gameplay. But let's see what Tuti thinks about this. How do you feel when you're only able to clear a song only when healers are involved? As for clearing only with healers thing, it is still impressive, and you can still improve to try getting less HP damage until you no heal. This sentence is atrocious. until you know he'll clear the song. That's actually a great perspective. Clearing a song can be a huge motivation for some people, and trying your best to lose less HP is a nice progression without the game literally blatantly telling you that you failed on your attempts. Alternatively though, I find myself more motivated seeing myself die at a later part of a song rather than seeing my health draining even less, but I don't know, I can generally accept any opinions of healers in the game, and they'll never change the outcome of a person's performance, so I wouldn't really care about it. On the other hand, we have note lock cards, which I believe is one of the most infamous skill, a concept that many players would question about its morality. These cards are functioned to improve your accuracy by effectively manipulating the judgment system. But here's the thing, the reason why we play rhythm games is to enjoy the music whilst getting better at timing with a rhythm. You attempt to perform better with each play, and you do that by learning from your mistake. So I don't understand why these non-ethical cards are even existing in a game like this. People who use them are blatantly ignoring their mistake, especially to those who have a full team of them. I feel quite ashamed of because they're hiding behind lies and deceit, fully depending on these cards to reduce their problems, not really seeing their own downfall, thus not improving their own capabilities nor skill. Gosh, that was a long sentence. Anyways, let's see what Tutijan thinks about this. The not perfect luck cards is something that can't be noticed easily for everyone, but it is more rewarding if you do AP without perfect luck. It's even more noticeable when you AP in rank match. Thank God he agrees with me, and he does make a fair point. Rank disables all the card skills, making people who rely on them able to comparatively see their true results. And in the competitive scene, any small mistake can be a huge decider on whether a person has lost or obtained a victory. Hence, you have to see your underlying weakness and improve your own self. You can use them to quickly FC and AP a lot of easy songs, and reduce some time wastage, but you can't abuse them to the point where you're increasing your peak play just by using them. These cards, in my opinion, shouldn't really exist in a rhythm game, and if you want to make me happy, just don't use them, please. At the end of the day, the developers need to implement the gacha in an impactful way so that they can make money and give us this amazing game for free. So we should all just be civil and accept this reality. Yeah, we can all do that, but for me, I'll continue complaining about this system because the game never rewards me for my memorial plays, and there's no motivation to even keep grinding this piece of shit of a song, and it makes me want to...